An old document has reappeared. It claims to be an FBI memo from decades past. Suddenly, it is circulating online, sparking intense debate. This memo speaks of startling things. It mentions beings not of this earth. It describes spacecraft with abilities beyond our own. For those who have long studied unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, this feels familiar. Yet the digital age gives these old whispers new reach. They spread faster, further. Why has this document surfaced now? What does its reappearance truly signify in 2025? The internet is alive with theories, each more compelling than the last. An old piece of paper, perhaps, but it casts a long shadow over our present understanding. The core claims of the memo are enough to make anyone pause. Imagine, for a moment, that they are true. Beings from other worlds. Technology that defies our known physics. Let us examine the memo's specific language more closely. It reportedly describes extraterrestrial craft with unusual flight characteristics. It speaks of the physical appearance of the beings operating these craft. Are these descriptions consistent with other accounts from supposed witnesses over the decades? Or do they contain elements that suggest a lack of genuine knowledge, perhaps betraying a later origin? The text itself becomes a critical piece of evidence. Every word, every phrase is subjected to intense scrutiny by researchers. They search for hidden meanings, for clues to its authenticity, or for glaring errors that might expose it as a fabrication. The document is a puzzle, and its words are the pieces. The question of its origin is paramount. For those who believe in extraterrestrial visitation and government cover-ups, this resurfaced FBI memo is often viewed as another vital piece of a much larger puzzle. It seems to fit neatly into a long-standing narrative. This narrative suggests that for over 75 years, powerful elements within governments have actively suppressed evidence of alien contact. Believers point to the remarkable consistency found in thousands of witness testimonies gathered from around the globe. They argue that the sheer volume of anecdotal evidence, even if much of it is circumstantial, cannot be simply dismissed as misidentification or fantasy. This memo, for them, represents a small but significant crack in the formidable wall of official silence, a hopeful sign that the full truth is slowly, painstakingly emerging into the light. Skeptics naturally present strong counter-arguments. Their approach is rooted in the principles of scientific inquiry and critical thinking. They focus on the persistent lack of hard, verifiable physical proof that can withstand rigorous scientific scrutiny. Section 4. Echoes from the Past, Project Sigma, MJ-12, and the Shadow of Secrecy. The resurfaced FBI memo inevitably brings to mind whispers of clandestine government groups, none more famous or controversial than Majestic 12, or MJ-12. According to lore, this was an ultra-secret committee. It was supposedly composed of high-level scientists, military leaders, and government officials. The story goes that President Harry S. Truman himself established MJ-12 in 1947. Its purpose? To investigate flying saucer incidents, manage extraterrestrial contact, and control all information related to the subject. The very idea of such a powerful hidden group implies a cover-up of monumental proportions. It suggests a shadow government operating outside normal oversight, dealing with a secret deemed too sensitive for public knowledge. But the primary question remains, was MJ-12 a reality or a cleverly constructed myth? Section 5. The Unending Quest, Transparency, Truth, and the Unknown. Beyond rumored projects and secret committees, there are also accounts of direct personal encounters. One such story involves an alleged meeting on April 25, 1964, in the New Mexico desert. According to this narrative, a United States Air Force intelligence officer met with two alien beings for approximately 3 hours. During this supposed rendezvous, they exchanged basic information. Tales like these, if they could ever be substantiated, would be monumental. They would shift the entire paradigm from observing distant, unidentified lights in the sky to direct, conscious interaction with non-human intelligence. However, these accounts often rely heavily on individual testimony or documents whose provenance remains fiercely debated. Each new claim, especially those from decades past, demands fresh, rigorous scrutiny, a task made incredibly difficult by the passage of time and the lack of corroborating physical evidence.